Hey there, how's it going? I am back in Sevierville, Tennessee for Circle Your Wagons 60. Now, this is a bi-yearly event. They do it twice a year, so this is 30 years of this show here at the Sevier County Fairgrounds. Let's walk around and check it out. And another great thing about this event, they do have camping all weekend. So yeah, if you're the adventurous type, they've got you set up. So what's your position on the Fender Delete or Fender on? You know, you either love it or you hate it. Or I can't say that because, you know what, I like Fenders on, but I don't know, I don't hate this. Yeah. So I always wanted a dune buggy when I was a kid. And you know, it stemmed from this old TV show where these teenagers rode around this dune buggy, you know, solving crimes. And it wasn't Speed Buggy. That was a Hanna-Barbera thing. This was a live action show, a la, you know, the likes of Sigmund the Sea Monster and Electro Woman and Dyna Girl. But yeah, I wanted a dune buggy so bad when I was a kid. This thing's absolutely insane, and I freaking love it. I've seen it a few times at shows, and you know, yeah, it's just a kit car with a Volkswagen motor, but still, it looks pretty cool. I would definitely drive this thing around and not hesitate. I dig it. And the for sale section is loaded this year. Guess a lot of people need to unload their vehicles, unfortunately. I know most of them probably don't want to do it, but it doesn't look like things are going to get any better any sooner. So just talking to the guy that owns this thing, this is a 412, and it was an American model. I thought it was maybe something from Brazil or something like that, but said it only sold for 2 years. But yeah, it's pretty cool. And I'm not going to show you his information. If you caught it, you caught it. I'm here to show cars, not sell cars. Hey there, how's it going? It is now day 2 here at Circle Your Wagons in Sevierville, Tennessee. Hopefully it looks like this rain's going to break here in just a little bit, and I can show you some more vehicles that we didn't get to catch yesterday. So I absolutely love these Type 3 wagons, or I guess you call them squarebacks. But yeah, I mentioned in a video a while back that I love a good station wagon. I don't care what brand it is. So I realized on my way home that I forgot to record an outro for this video. So that was Circle Your Wagons in Sevierville, Tennessee. I am now back home here in Georgia. And that's going to do it for this video. Please like and subscribe, and we'll catch you around next time. Later.